What do you want with me, child? Give me a minute. I'm cleaning. You already know when the mama gets to cleaning, she got to get it done. Cleaning my house. I did not clean up yesterday. I did. Y'all, I did. My house was not a mess. But I'm doing a more thorough cleaning now. Get out now. Bye. We can make macaroni later for dinner, not breakfast. Bye. See how wild these kids is? Crazy. The boy running around yelling out dessert. Roger coming in here asking about dinner stuff for breakfast. No. I don't play those things. Anyway, my house was clean for the most part, okay? I put all of my dishes in the sink and the floor really didn't need to be swept like that, but I swept it anyway. This is so gross. And I have to go dig stuff up on my drain. Ew, disgusting. So, when I got up and I came downstairs, boy, get your ass on. When I got up and I came in here, come in here coughing and tapping. Anyway, came downstairs, swept all the floors, picked up all the toys, put them all back in the toy bag. And the toys better stay in the toy bag. Only take what you need and leave the rest in the bag. Because I just cleaned up inside the house and outside the house. I had to pick up all the toys from outside, all of the sticks that Zakari has collected, put them in a pile, in a place, sweep the whole outside. There was so much stuff just floating around outside on the ground. Needed to be swept up. Swept up my outside. I had to mop up a mess in the house. Mop the floors in the house. Now I'm moving on to doing my dishes. Because my dishes need to be done. I did not wash my dishes last night. Because I made a home-cooked meal, a full-blown, heavy-duty home-cooked meal, okay? I made steaks and macaroni and mashed potatoes. And that took a lot out of me. And I did good with just organizing stuff. But now I have to actually wash the dishes. I really don't like going to sleep without washing my dishes first. But sometimes you just gotta be okay with it, okay? You don't want to overwork yourself. I'm not gonna overwork myself. But my stuff is gonna get done. Do you hear me? So every day I wake up and I get to clean it. Because I can't sit in no dirty house. In my house, it don't even be dirty. It don't. But yeah. I wanted to do my yoga, but I'm like, I have to sweep my floors, and then I was like, if I sweep my floors, I have to mop up, because I'm like, it's stuff down here that needs to get mopped up, and I'm not about to be on the floor this dirty. So I mopped up the floor. I swept and I mopped up the floor, and I'm like, I done swept and I done mopped inside the house. I got to clean up. I got to sweep outside the house. because I usually do that daily as well, because it be like just a lot of stuff blowing around outside. But then I'm like, it's a whole bunch of toys and everything in the front yard looks crazy. So let me clean up the front yard. Cleaned up the front yard, swept the front yard, threw all that in the trash. And then I was like, I'm gonna clean up everything else. Let me clean up my kitchen. You feel me? Because the energy in my house has to be right. If it's not right, then I can't enjoy moving forward in my day. And if the dishes in the kitchen is not clean, then I'm not serving no food. And my kids, they ready to eat. I gave them bananas. So that's enough to hold them over until I'm done doing the dishes. But I gotta wash the dishes so that they can be able to have their, they asked for Jello. So I'm gonna get them some Jello. But the spoons need to be washed so that they can have their Jello. And if I don't wash spoons, then I gotta wash everything else. I'm not I can only wash one dish kind of lady. If I'm washing a dish, I'm gonna have to wash all the dishes. I'm the type of woman, if I start cleaning, everything gotta get clean. Everything gotta get clean. At least all of the main stuff.
Don't scream if you're hurt or in danger.
Yes, no screaming unless you're hurt or in danger. I want some mangoes in my yogurt, and I got some mangoes in the refrigerator, but see, this is what I did the other day. I cut up some mangoes that I've been having sit out on my counter for a while, and then I put half in the freezer, and then I put the other half in the refrigerator so I can use on yogurt. Now, it's been a couple days since then, and I went to go use the mangoes yesterday, and they had like the taste to them. This was like, yeah, they kind of trying to go bad. They wasn't bad, and I didn't get sick or nothing, but it's just like I could tell that they trying to ferment. So what I left over in the fridge yesterday, I can't eat that. I'm not gonna allow myself to eat it, even though I didn't get sick yesterday, and they didn't taste bad. They tasted good. I just can tell, you know, when you eat enough fruit, you can tell when the fruit's starting to go bad. Okay, you need to give me a minute because right now I'm washing my dishes. I'm cleaning my kitchen. When I'm done, then I got you. Your brother said he was some Jello, so y'all can have that when I'm done, okay? I said y'all. Of course you're gonna have some Jello too. You think I'm gonna just give him Jello and not you? No, you just want to argue. Okay. You see how she yelling at me? Don't you know I'm your mother? Okay, I think you know that I'm your mother. I think you're just yelling because you feel like you can. I don't know how this sounds with my phone right here next to the sink like this, but here we are. I don't got no mangoes, and I don't got enough money to be trying to run to go get none either, I don't think. I got enough water. I got some money set to the side to buy water. I have enough to buy 2 jugs, but I only need 1 right now. So maybe with the other amount, I can run and go get me some mangoes before I have my yogurt for breakfast. Because I need some yogurt. I like mangoes with my Greek yogurt. If it don't have the mangoes in there, I miss it. It's not the same. It's not the same. This kitchen's not the same without you. My man bought me some new shoes yesterday. Some new sandals. I'm grateful. I'm excited. And he bought me some copper, and he bought me some copper wire, and he bought me some beads so I can make us some bracelets. And he's so awesome. It's really the best guy. He's my favorite. He really is. No, what? Stop saying no to me. You don't even have a reason why you're telling me no. You just keep saying no. This pan is on the stove all night. I have to soak it because I'm not using my what is this? What is this? I was going to say cast iron, but this is not a cast iron. It's the other one. I don't use it right. But that's because I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. The seasoning I used to cover the steak slit just stuck straight to the bottom. Doesn't matter how hot my skin was or how much butter I put in there, that seasoning stuck. And so I just had myself a dip. Yajira, shut up! What? Listen. Hey, leave me alone. Go in that room. I'm cleaning my dishes. I'm almost done. And when I am, I'll get you your Jello. But right now, you're just being a distraction. In the background, yelling at me about nothing. Nothing. Your brother and your sister are already in the room doing enough yelling. They're watching something educational though, so that's great. Put them Legos back in them. Oh, okay. That's not that much. Because I'm not playing. I'm gonna let that room be with them toys all over that floor for a whole week. I did. Because I'm nobody going there anyway, except for the kids. That's the playroom. Leave me alone. I already told you you can have it when I'm done with my dishes. So why would you come back in here asking me that question? My boy about to be 6. I want to get a bouncy house for them for his birthday. Buy one. Put it in the back room so they can go back there and jump anytime they want to. I want to get a pool, but they gotta go to the backyard and check it out before I do anything. You gotta switch out the water hose. You gotta check and make sure ain't nothing back there but frogs, lizards, and little crawling insects. I ain't seen no sign of no rat since that one day I saw that rat back there. I haven't seen no signs of a rat since then. But and there has been multiple working men who have gone back there. Multiple working men. No, because my neighbor, they built on like a whole section to the back of their house, and their workers had to come over here to this side so that they can paint and other stuff. And so they were back there and they were stepping around, didn't run into anything. And my plumber was just back there the other day. He didn't seem to run into anything. So maybe it's cool. But I'm not gonna feel safe until I know my man went back there. Okay? Do you hear me? I ain't gonna feel safe until I know my man went back there. He ruffled around some leaves. He messed with the water hose. He cleared it. He cleared it for me. He said it's okay to go. Then I go back there and be back there like that. I mean, I'll be back there. I done went back there, swept and cleaned up and stuff like that. But I don't be back there like that. And I definitely ain't messing with no water hose. Because the rat chewed up my original water hose. And the owner, she brought by a new water hose, but I haven't installed it because I'm scared to touch the old one. Traumatized, baby. I ain't never seen a rat like that. That size in my entire life. Never ran into a rat like that. But like I said, I believe, and I've never seen anything like that around here. Only thing I ever see around here is lizards. But it's a lot of cats in the neighborhood, and I feel like one of them cats chased that rat into here. And I kicked them out before they could chase it out with them. But I didn't know that that's why they did back here. If I would have knew they chased the rat back here, I would have let them stay until they dealt have their business. Shoot. But it just made me think like, dang, I might have to get me a cat and be a cat person. Because the cats do keep the mice away. Cats keep the mice away. They eat them as well. I might have to have me a cat. Because one thing I don't want to deal with is mice. Killing the mice, cleaning up the mice, and nothing. I will never. Do you hear me? A mouse would live in my house until my man come and get it. He would have to come, take a flight just to come and get the mouse. I promise you, a mouse will live in my motherfucking house until that man come and get it. I would not stay here. I will leave before I clean up no dead mouse. I will leave before I come to clean up a fucking dead mouse. I'm not playing. Serious. I ain't taking for it or nothing. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. I'm good. That's how I am now. I can't say how I will be in the future, later on in life, when I'm an older lady. But right now, you won't catch me dealing with no mouse. Yesterday I had on my Tom and Jerry shirt. I was gonna say I might got Tom and Jerry on my shirt, but I ain't fucking around. Hold on, girl. You see me? I'm still doing. No sir, no ma'am. Not me.
No, sir.
I'm not talking to you. Leave her alone.
No, sir.
I'm not bothering with no mouse, period. So I think I'll have to get me a cat and be okay with a cat. I think I was more so conditioned to not like cats. I don't think it was just like I just don't like cats. I think that was a conditioning thing. I actually think cats are kind of cool. They're very spiritual. And they want to rub all up on you and stuff. And that is an uncomfortable thing when you don't know that cat. And you don't know if they clean and you don't know how they living. But anywho, let me go clean off this table because my kids don't eat at dirty tables. Only if I accidentally forgot to knock it down because they was rushing.
No.
Because stuff does happen. Alrighty. What was that? A leaf?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I just want you to remember that I just said I just cleaned up everywhere and you just like cleaning stuff up and throwing it around. That's not appreciated. I don't appreciate that. But okay. At least you threw it outside and not in my house. Alright, y'all can come get y'all Jello. Okay, don't then. I can't see my baby, can you? Girl, sound for like you want to fight. Here. Don't make no mess. I just cleaned up everywhere. Keep my space clean, please. They decided that they're not going to sit at the table and eat, but they're going to go to the back room, the playroom, and eat in there. That's fine. I gotta get this trash out of my refrigerator. Disgusting. You know, when I cook meat, I take the meat pack and usually I put it in the freezer. But yesterday, I put my jug of water in the freezer, and actually, I'm pretty sure that I forgot to take it out, and that's why I didn't have no room for the meat pack in the freezer because the water was in there. I did not forget to take the water out. Thank goodness. And I have cold water that's not frozen. All right, now I'm gonna water the garden. Peace. Welcome to the space. Going to what's in my garden. I just take a big water bottle like this, and I poke holes in the top, and I use that to go ahead and water my garden. See, the thing about this is, the last time I figured it out, I took this little thing that's metal and I heated it up and I poked the holes with that. And that's better. Usually I just use a knife and I just poke a few holes. But this is so much better. So much better. The water flows through perfectly. And my garden gets watered. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and water the garden. Water itself. Agua. You want to water your garden earlier in the day, really, before the sun hits. A while before the sun hits, but since I always focus on cleaning my house first, I still got about maybe an hour before the sun hits. Somebody has been in my garden digging up my plants. My kids really be trying me. They be trying me. They be trying me because I'm the mom. I'm the mom, so I get tried. Oh, the dad doesn't get tried. The mom, she gets tried. This is some bull. For y'all to think that y'all could just sit up here and dig in my plants. I don't know who did it, but it had to be Yajurda because she the only one. And then I be setting my crystals in my plants. So a couple of them has done got buried up under some soil. So I just have to deal with. I got a couple watermelon plants freshly sprouting. I had a watermelon plant. It grew really good, and it was starting to flower, which means that it was close to producing fruit. But we left for that weekend to go stay at that hotel, and I forgot to move them out of the part that receives the most sun, and they dried out and died. So I ended up getting a new another watermelon, which was actually trash, and I just took those seeds and planted it. And I have new plants sprouting up. Got new plants sprouting up. From the streets to the tropics, living life now. I ain't worried about a thing because I'm held down. We done been through hard times, but we up now. All the self-work I done, I deserve a crown. All this hate in the world, but I'm still loving me. I'ma yell at my kids, but do it lovingly. I pray they never have to go through life as rough as me. And they never know true pain and suffering. I give them... I'm going to give them everything that I got. Pass on knowledge from my moms and my pops and some wisdom from me. Teach them the value of them having a dad and each other's really all that they had. That's never loved that they lacked. Had to get away to find my true freedom. And my soul held the answers that I needed. Press record for the ones who want to see it. Because if I only use my words, they probably won't believe it. I'm a legend. Hi, prettiest thing. Okay, the prettiest 2-year-old I know around. It's her, Lume. Lume. The girl was named after her grandmother and my grandmother. Lume. Yes. Your grandmother and my grandmother. Watering my garden. I'm getting some water. My sunflowers are getting high there. Standing up tall. The biggest one is over there with the other tree, and I'm surprised. I moved the watermelon plant over into the sunflower, and I did not water my garden yesterday, and I let it dry out, and so that watermelon plant died. Oops. I messed up. I did a little pruning on my lavender plant because it wasn't really doing its best. But it seemed like it might be happy about that. It's starting to bud some flowers. It's starting to flower, actually. And that's awesome. When I originally replanted my lavender plant, I thought you wasn't supposed to water it at all, which is not true. You're just not supposed to drown it. And that makes sense. You're not supposed to drown any plant. You're supposed to keep it in soil that'll help, push the extra water out. I told y'all, you're not allowed to go in my kitchen washing dishes. Yajurda. Get out, Blue. I don't need you to rinse your spoon. I'll rinse it for you. Littlest one. Good job trying to clean up behind yourself, but why would you rinse your spoon if you wasn't done? Here you go. Get out. Littlest one. Rinsing dishes, but you still need the spoon. Why are you rinsing it for? moringa trees are flowering. I see one seed pod popped up. That's great. I have a moringa tree seed pod from an adult moringa tree that my neighbors have. And here you go. I haven't pulled the seeds out of that pod yet, but I'm gonna do it soon. Yeah, moringa seed. Get my body cleared out. Go through a little detox. I thought I was gonna come on my period the other day because I had a headache so crazy. But I did not. So yeah, see, this tree has the biggest sunflower in it. This sunflower is going high. And a butterfly done put its little caterpillars up in here. I had one group of caterpillars. I let them stay one day. But then they was eating up my tree. See, they ate up the top of this tree, but it's starting to grow back. And now another group done popped up and they ate up. You feel me? But I took them off and I took them to the backyard because I don't want them to eat up this tree. I love this tree. When I first moved here, this tree was down to here. It was like just these three was like all the way down here. Look how much it's done grown since me being here and cultivating it. And I got so big. And then I put these flowers in here and all the flowers is gone. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but I planted them and they are doing their thing. They liking it here, okay? Okay, I got one more, 2, 3. Water. And I had to water my patho that I have hanging up here. I'm still sad that I burnt the end of it. Oh, I can't believe I cooked my darn plant. Put it out the way so I don't cook it. Turn the oven on and cook it. I'm taking her with me when I go. She's coming with me. Not staying here. That's my friend. She knew the new pot too. She need a bigger pot. My snake plants in the living room, they have stopped growing. They need separate pots. We can't thrive in the environment that they're in. But I have to wait till my man gets here. I mean, I don't have to, but I think I'm going to wait till he gets here so that he can help me figure out a solution. Because I need more soil. But anyway, I gotta, what?
She make me Jello.
Raji, stop flinging Jello everywhere, okay? You're making a mess. See, I burned her. But look, she's growing back out. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still gonna grow. She's so beautiful. You trying to kiss it? Yeah. And then my babies be kissing my plants. Pouring their love into it. That's why she gets so much love. She gets so much love from all of us. So she's a pretty happy girl. These flowers been like having these little buds up, but they ain't bloomed yet. Oh, this sunflower's gonna bloom soon. I give it 2 days. It's gonna be in bloom. That's awesome. I was wondering when one of my sunflowers was gonna bloom. Which one was gonna bloom first? Oh my God, I think I'm really a legend. Doing shit that niggas never forgetting. Let them tell it was magic. Call me mystic cause I do it with ease. Manifesting like 1, 2, 3. I always get what I want. From the streets to the tropics, living life now. I ain't worried about a thing cause I'm held down. We done been through hard times, but we up now. All the self-work I done, I deserve a crown. All this hate in the world, but not so loving me. I'm ain't killing my kids, but do it lovingly. I gotta like record that. I think I'm gonna use that for my intro and outro for my YouTube videos. I had to pull a flower out because it's done. I got some tomatoes. They growing. Raji can have her some tomatoes soon. On the way, my dear, on the way. No, get out. I don't want you to do. I don't want you to do. Because you think when I let you help in my garden, then you think that you can go off and do your own thing when I'm not present. And then I come outside and find a rake in my plants. You've been raking the dang on plants. And it ain't even supposed to be raked. Go on get. Trying to act like you helping. But you tearing stuff up. Littlest one. I think no, it's okay. I could walk a little longer. Stay live. Today I got 5 people on my live, all at the same time. They ain't never happened before. Y'all be like, she ain't talking about nothing. I'm out of here. People pop in and pop right back out and not stick around. Reggie, I'm trying to figure out why was you flicking Jello everywhere? I'm not understanding. And then y'all talk about, oh, blah, I want, and then you're not even eating all. Move, wait, I'm busy. I'm using this space right now. Occupying it. I'm gonna get an audio on this. You know what? I'm really working on doing a video collage and posting it on here. So once I do that, I can like take that audio. I can take that video and then do YouTube MP3 and then save it as a audio on my phone, and then I could be able to use that in my videos for my intro and my outro. For my intro and my outro. I think I'm gonna just use that for my intro. Oh. I think I'm gonna just use it for my intro and my outro. I got another song that I recorded in the studio. But I'm gonna just use that for my outro, I think. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna do one video like that, see how I feel about it. And then from there, we'll go from there. Alright, that's all you getting. No, I ain't gonna say that's all you getting. See, the thing about my Pat though, she don't really need much. She don't really need much. She just need a little sip. She don't need much. She just take a sip here and there. She ain't really worried about much else. Yeah, be done. Get out. I need my stepper stool. And you didn't even need soap. You're just rinsing the sticky off your hands. Not like you was touching nothing dirty. Wasting my soap. The boy is standing out in the sun, getting him some sunshine. That's my sunshine. So is Raji getting her sunshine? Stop playing. Don't do that. All right. Done cleaning. I'm done watering my garden. That is it for me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live up. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience.